Bienvenido and Joaquin. I hope everyone feels welcome. This is Destiny again. We are on video number 6. Okay, for real, we are on video number 6. So, we are going to go into our next topic while we're still building this channel, getting that rapport, and all that good stuff. We're going to keep on dropping these topics. We're going to go ahead and get that watch time where YouTube needs it to be. And we're going to go ahead and get those number of subscribers where YouTube needs it to be before they let us go live. So, before we do, we are still sitting here with these lovely giveaway items. They are going to be contest trivia question items that we will be giving away, all for, well, not for, but from Shein. At least 98% of the items will definitely be from Shein. So this is just a sneak peek of a few of them. Hopefully we are able to see the two purses here. So there's a green and a pink one. There will be plenty of shades. Everything's brand new, never used, never worn, never tested, never tried, none of that good stuff. But, so yeah, and we have an orange purse here. There we go. And just a few other random items. We have one package that's already been delivered. Some nice little goodies. And then we have a second package that's coming too. I can't wait. But before we get too big on the topic, I want to go ahead and make sure I mention again to please comment in the comment section below anything you think you need to tell me, any tips, and especially some suggestions for these giveaways. I'm still waiting on some comments for about that, exactly how you think I should run it. If you've ever done a YouTube giveaway or any type of giveaway, what's the best strategy that you can advise? I'm looking forward to all tips, and I'll be grateful. And then the next thing we want to do is also make sure we share the link so that you can send family and friends a link to come and see about this channel so they can be a part of the community and they can help us grow this channel. Baby, we're family. Once you get on this page and you subscribe so you can get these lovely, wonderful gifts, that's one plus. And then second, you gotta subscribe so we can get to those lives. Right? So we can do this up close and personal conversation and make this channel pop. So today's topic is going to be bullying. You know, it's a topic I really hate that I even have to bring up, that I even want to share and discuss. But in today's world, it is so much needed. I know in previous videos I did explain to you all that if you see me looking here, it's because this is where the lens and everything is. I can keep a watch on the battery control and make sure that the recording doesn't stop for any reason. So I wanted to explain that because I know I need to be here. But either way, I'm with you. I'm with you. So yeah, today's topic is going to be bullying. And I want to talk about that again because it's much needed. We need to make sure, as most of us adults already know, that everything our children need starts where? Not in that teacher's classroom, baby. Family. That ain't where it starts at. At home. It starts at home. Manners, all the mannerisms and conduct, verbiage, you know, how you speak and how you address people and how you answer to adults. All of that, baby, it starts at home. I don't care if it's in the living room, the kitchen, the bedroom. It starts in your house. So absolutely, definitely want to hit on that. Bullying is just not acceptable. I do hope and pray that each one of you are at home teaching this to your children. Teach them how to be kind. Teach them how to be kind one to another. And you know what? You could do a bigger job. It's real simple and easy to let our children know that, hey, you should be kind to others, but in a positive way. They can also take up for and defend the child that's being bullied. I would never advise that in a manner where your child is inserting his or herself to the point they're being harmed. We're not looking to do that. Not more harm or damage than good. That ain't what we're looking for. But absolutely, please have those conversations with your children. How to at least support a bullied child. And they can do it in the most minute ways, like invite them to sit over at a lunch table with you. Take a small gift. You know me, I'm always trying to give stuff away. So a little, you know, if your child was to come home and talk to you about a child that they're concerned about that's getting bullied, as a parent, and I would say this, I don't want anybody to take it the wrong way because everybody don't have the same finances as the next person. So if you can't go out and buy a $10 or $15 gift, that's a lot, you know, for a child you don't know. I'm just gonna be real. I don't go to the $1.25 store and participate in any of these giveaways from that particular store. There's no problem with it. Do I shop there? Absolutely. And gonna keep shopping there, but I choose not to go there for my giveaways. I want things to be a little bit better quality, something more useful. But we know they have some cute little dainty stuff as well. You can use some stuff from the Dollar Tree. But I'm saying that to say this. If you're not able to go out and buy some fancy or semi-expensive gift, go to the $1.25 store. You can get something just as simple as a notebook or a tablet. You know, just something that's got a fancy little covering that a child may think is neat or cool. And just get something small and beneficial. It could be a school item. It could be a pack of pens, a pack of pencils. You know, I don't know, just something special. And have your child take it to school and give it to that child that's troubled and just say, hey, you want to have lunch with me today? And then just hand them that small $1.25 gift. And if you have the means to do it bigger than that, then do that. Just a suggestion. It's going to be a part of the takeaway for this evening. But have your child, you know, like I said, to me that's safe. They're not standing up against a bully to help that child feel like somebody likes them, or they might potentially have a friend. So they're not getting in the midst or engaging in a bullying situation where they're trying to break up a fight. That could be one-on-one and personal. They see that child safely sitting by his or herself. Take a small gift over. Take a lunch item, something from your home. You know, I know we ain't back in the day where you might be able to take an apple or orange, but try it. You never know. Something that's laying around the house that you and your children no longer use, and just let the person know it's slightly worn or used, but we're not using it, and I just wanted to gift it to you, and I hope I can make your day better. I just say those are just decent little things that your child could do to help another child feel welcomed or liked, and have those conversations with your children. So of course that topic is just hitting on what your child could do to help a bully child. Now let's go and switch gears. If your child is the bully child, please talk to your babies. Please talk to your babies. Make sure that, and I don't want to say make sure. I don't like to be the adult to tell other adults what to do and how to do things in their home. That's one of those things on social media that's just like, stop telling grown folk what to do. You don't have a place. So I like to make suggestions. I feel safer with those because I can suggest this is a friendly tip that you may or may not use. But I like telling people what to do. You just can't tell grown folks what to do. So I would suggest making sure that you're speaking to your child. Make sure they making sure that they are comfortable speaking to you, that they know they can come to you about a problem. And I guess to me it's important not to have your child scared to talk to you because they know you're gonna go what they call it ham. If I do go ham, it's okay because I'm protecting you and I'm putting my foot down. I'm letting them know I'm standing on business about my baby. So it's perfectly okay how you need to handle yourself as an adult. You know, we don't want to suggest dangerous things for our children to stand up to somebody and they might get the beat down. We don't want that. But definitely, I do suggest making sure that your children are comfortable having a conversation with you. And I say that because we've read and heard too many articles where a child is found dead, they've committed suicide, they hung themselves, they shot themselves. I don't blame anybody. I'm not getting ready to tip no negativity towards any parent. But I do wonder, where was that parent? Did that child feel safe talking to the parent? Did that parent have um, enough open doors in their home that that child could have walked through and said something and received some help at home before anywhere else. So I strongly suggest making sure your child knows how to treat other kids, if it's be extra kind to someone that's being bullied, or just learn how to make friends and be kind at all times. Doesn't always go over well because a super nice, kind kid can be that pushover kid that's being bullied. One thing I like to do, even in my adult life, don't come for me because it's not going to work. I'm very confident in myself, who I am, how I carry myself and navigate my life. So it's not that hate and all that social media ugliness and mean stuff people do. I'm just, you can clap back, of course. You can clap back real nice and friendly. You cannot clap back. You can clap back real nasty. I have a little switch that kind of switch it on, switch it off. Most times I'm just going to say, have a blessed day. I don't argue with strangers on social media. And other times it'll just be, I'm not going there with you. I don't even know you. So you can certainly, build that thing up to where it is a way to let your child know that if someone's coming at you or saying things, you can, like, you don't have anything else better to do, or they can definitely respond in a positive way. That's always gotten me through life. As a child, I had the thing with the big eyes. I had big eyes. They probably still big. It took a man one day in Burger King. I was working in Burger King. He said, "You have some beautiful eyes." I said, "That's funny that you think that. Most people call me froggy, pop-eyed, big-eyed." He said, "Oh no, don't let people do that." He said, "You should let them know that your eyes are big, but they're big and beautiful." I was 16 years old. That man turned my whole world around. First, I thought he was a creep trying to come on to me. But then I realized, because I used to go through life doing this. As a child, I used to do this, try to squint like I needed glasses, or like I wore glasses and I just didn't have them on that day, like to try to make my eyes smaller. Baby, they big. Baby, they cute. Baby, they pretty. That's how I see it today, obviously all these years later, but nonetheless, um, it worked for me. Again, I said in one of my intro videos that I love to, I'm take pride in how I speak to people and give advice. So I like to tell people that this may or may not work for you, but it works for me because I'm just like to be careful how I advise or give advice or suggestions. So it may be one that you may want to try to navigate conversations with your child, that if they find themselves in a bullying situation, they play off of it. I got what? You don't like my haircut? My mom paid $30 for this. How much your haircut cost? You don't like my shoes, but they feel great on my feet. You know, like literally it works. When people realize they can't tip and push and bowl you over, they stop. They freaking leave you alone. Because they realize, it's go outside. Next time you're outside and you see, next time you're outside and you see, like, I was going to say a boulder, but you'd have to be in certain areas. Next time you go in that driveway of yours or the parking lot of yours and you see an SUV out there, go try to push it. Take every bit of your arm strength and body strength and try to push that SUV and come back and let me know. Drop in the comments and let me know how far did you get pushing it. And when you realize you couldn't push it, what did you do? So when I tell you, weird metaphor there, but, or analogy, when people are trying to push your buttons and realize they can't, they stop. So when I use that analogy to go outside and try to physically push your SUV, you gonna stop when you realize you ain't getting nowhere and it ain't moving. I can't move this car. You gonna go on about your day. So weird analogy, I know, but it made sense. When you can't make something happen, you kind of stop and leave it alone. So I encourage you to have those conversations with your children about how to be kind and friendly. These are the takeaways. You all know I'm still working with this camera, the battery situation, so we're going to start wrapping it up. But I suggest having conversations with your children to where they know that if they're being bullied, they have an open door policy to come and talk to you, and you're going to handle it mindfully. They shouldn't worry about what you're going to do or if they're going to get you in trouble or you're going to snap out and go to jail. That's not their concern. They need to understand they can have a conversation with you. 2, let them know how it's okay to be kind to someone else. Some gifts around the home, maybe going to a Five and Below, $1.25 store, buy a nice gift and have your friend take it to that bullied child. And then also that sometimes it may be good to talk to another parent, like you as the adult, not your child. You as an adult, have a conversation with the other parent. It may be a whole family affair. Your kid could take a nice gift, and that mom may want to thank you, and y'all may be sitting around your dinner table having dinner. Just the parents get along. Um, Situation is driving me crazy.